Hello, happy Monday, and welcome to Manifesting Monday. I am Jean Berry, your manifesting mentor, and I'm so excited to share the next 11 Mondays with you to improve your manifesting, to increase your speed and effortlessness in manifesting. And we're going to do that a whole bunch of ways, and I've got a fun toolbox. Now, some of you may know me as a game maker. And yes, we will be playing some games here. And over the last year, I had really shifted my business to really dive deep into manifesting and how manifesting works. And what happened was I ended up downloading this incredible bulk of work, which I'm now using as my signature system for manifesting, called Manifesting Math. And so today I'm going to introduce that to you. And before we do that, though, I want to talk about our vibe. What's your vibe at? Where is your vibe and your high vibe for manifesting? And one of my favorite ways to do this is to have a prompt, kind of like a writing prompt, when writers are trying to get out of a stuck spot. So it's a prompt to step into another dimension of your being. I love using this game, The Angels, Peacocks, and Butterflies, 100 Days of Miracles. This is a game I invented some time ago, and it's incredible for manifesting. And so today we're going to use actually just one of the decks. There's 3 decks in that game, but we're going to use the Angel Being deck. And I actually shuffled this up earlier today because honestly, I was having a little bit of a freak out about starting my YouTube show. And this is a space where we're going to hang out together. I'm going to answer your questions about manifesting. And I'm going to channel your higher self for you, because this is what happens when I get into the space, is things start to move in your world. And when I really started to notice and take I was going to say responsibility for it. No, it's not responsibility. It's take the lightness and the excitement of it. I can help you manifest just by being in the space. So I hope you'll hang out with me for the whole 11 weeks, because we're going to do some magical things. So even inside of my freak out, so I pulled out this deck and I shuffled it up, and this is the card that I drew. Ooh, let's get out of the sunlight there. Peace. And so I invite you now to feel peace in your whole body. Wiggle your toes into the ground. Let's get grounded. Feel the peace in your toes. Feel the peace connecting with the other people who are wiggling their toes in the ground. You are grounded in peace. I am peace in my knees and hips. I am peace in my organs and my whole belly. I am peace in my shoulders. I am peace in my heart. I am peace in my elbows and hands and fingers. I am peace in my neck and head. I invite you to say, I am peace everywhere. In fact, let's bump that peace out into a big bubble of peace around you. And from this space, let's create something extraordinary together. So what are you manifesting? What is it that's coming to you now, or that you're hoping's coming to you? What is the questions you have about manifesting? I'm going to share a little bit today about manifesting math and how it works, and give you kind of a brief overview of that. And I'm going to continue to share with that over the next week. So I invite you to follow me on Instagram, because I will be doing lives there. Also, some short reels about the pieces and parts of manifesting math. And I'll drop little things here as well. So we're going to have kind of a bounce back and forth between the two. So I hope that you'll follow me in both places. Hit the like button here, and let's do some manifesting together. So what is manifesting math? I love things to be fast and efficient and make sense, right? And so yes, we're doing some woo stuff, and yet there is a groundedness in how science works and how the bodies work, of how math works, how sacred geometry works. All of those things fit inside of manifesting math. I'm going to pull up here my screen, manifesting math, the equation. Here we are. This is the basis for a simple equation. And here's the thing. I wanted to keep it really simple. And yet I know you're going to have some deeper questions. And so what came through to me was just two things. This times this equals your life. How can we keep it super simple? But before we talk about the two things that are in the equation, I want to talk about your life. Because the really super good news about all of this is that you have been manifesting your life up to this moment. Everything that's showing up, everything that's here, you are manifesting your life. Woohoo! I love that. So these two things multiplied together make your life. And that's the good news, and in some cases the bad news, right? Sometimes we get very stuck in the things that are in our life. And when we can see that, oh, we've been creating this our whole life, then we can start to change some things. So what do you think the two parts of manifesting math equation are? What are the two things that have created and aligned your life so far? I'm actually not going to share the formula today. I'd be curious to know what it is you think they are. You can go to my manifestingmath.com site and put your guesses in and ask your questions. And I know that that's kind of a broad overview, but I wanted to give you a real kind of a sneak peek into manifesting math and how that works. And I'm sure that you have a lot of questions. So what are your biggest questions? How do I manifest faster? How do I manifest this specific thing? How do I manifest when I'm not feeling good? How do I, there are a lot of questions, right? And I know that many of you have been studying manifesting for a very long time, just like I have. And I'm very excited to then continue to dive into this, because what I know is that there's a single portal for you. And it's a really easy space. I wrote a book called I'm a Zing. It's coming out in the spring. And one of the things that Zing likes to say is that we're going to do the least possible to get the biggest result. And that's what I love about efficient manifesting. And so I want to help you find your portal. What is the one thing that will actually open up everything? And that's what we're going to do on Manifesting Mondays. So welcome once again to Manifesting Mondays. Let me just pop this up on your screen. If you go to manifestingmath.com, there's a little sign up there. It will keep you up to date on all the manifesting math things, and you can ask your questions there. So I will address your questions here on Manifesting Mondays. I will be doing some prize giveaways for people who actually ask some questions, and you can manifest some prizes. I know, and presents, because I'm all about presents. And so thank you for joining me on the first Manifesting Monday. We will be here for the next 11 or the next 10 weeks, 11 weeks altogether in manifesting and diving deep into manifesting math. Thanks for joining me here today. Like it if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel. Love you bunches. See you soon.